Hi. So today we're going to be talking about how do you write an email about your work during e-learning and respond to an email about your work. So this is going to work for both writing email to your teacher and also um, responding to feedback from your teacher. So I like to call it the three C's. So number one, be considerate. Just like when you're talking to somebody face to face, you want to look them in the eye. You want to use complete sentences. You want to be able to clearly and respectfully talk. Same thing in emails, right? You want to be considerate. You want to give a greeting, right? Dear Mr. So and so. You want to give a closing. You want to give proper punctuation, right? You want to capitalize. These are things that are considerate. Using those basic grammar pieces are being considerate. Um, Number two, giving context. Don't just say, what do you do on number seven? You want to give context. What assignment are you talking about? What number are you talking about? Give some context to what it is that you are asking about uh, or giving feedback to. And number three, complete, right? Don't just say, great, thanks, which is one of those little options you can press sometimes in your email in a reply. Don't just write, great, thanks. Like, write what you're going to say, write what you're going to do, follow through, and then follow up with your teacher and let them know if it worked or not. So here's a quick example. So Tatanka Grayer graduated this past June here. And here's an example. This is an email he wrote to me. So the first thing he did is he wrote a title. So I knew automatically what assignment he was talking about. Then he wrote me, Dear Mr. Deal. He ended with Sincerely, Mr. Grayer. So right there, I have being considerate, right? So he's being considerate by writing my name, spelling my name properly. Um, he's being considerate by using his respectful name there. And then he's giving me context, right? He's giving me the title of the assignment in the subject. So I know right away what I'm going to be reading about. He right away says on the last problem of homework number 8. So right away I know, okay, we're talking about number 8 on the homework, 137. Um, he did not capitalize there, so that was a mistake. And then he asked this question. You'll notice here he doesn't even say, you forgot something on the homework. You forgot the triangle. He asked about it, right? He wasn't sure. And then I respond, and I give him the respect, Mr. Gray, or so on. I give the response. And then he responds to me. And again, he says, Dear Mr. Deal. Again, he's struggling with the capitalization there, but we're all working on something. And he follows through with me. So there's the complete, right? So he was considerate when he wrote Dear Mr. Deal and he gave me uh, that idea. He gave me context when he gave me the subject and he gave me the initial part of the question. And then he completed it, right? He actually followed through. He told me what happened next. And it turns out he still had a question. So then I responded to him with his question. He responded back to me. I responded back to him. And then eventually he was able to say, I can do this problem now. I get it. So that idea of using the three C's, being considerate, giving context to what it is you're talking about, because we're not sitting right next to you, we can't see what you're looking at, and then follow through, completing what you're going to say. Those three C's will help you be successful, not just in e-learning, but when we're in the building, when you're in high school, when you're in college, when you're at your job in the future. Being considerate, giving context to what you're talking about, and completing what you said you're going to complete.